Welcome to the Nick and Matt Show. Bringing the player interviews you want to hear and the hot topics you want to discuss. Streaming live on the Foundation Podcast YouTube channel, here's Nick and Matt.
How does it feel coming off of 2021 DGLO back-to-back? You did it again. What's your feelings? What's your mindset right now?
My mindset right now? Let me give you my mindset after the putt went in, because my mindset right now is I wanna go to sleep. But after the putt dropped, it was pure thrill and just such an amazing feeling. It was such a storybook finish, and honestly, well, why am I so zoomed in?
I can adjust that for you a little bit.
Yeah. I wish I had a tripod. Okay, this is better. Okay. I was like, whoa, I'm nice and close. Yeah, so after that putt dropped, it was just insanity. The fact that I hit pretty much the same putt again to win the tournament, it's stuff that I only dream about. Obviously, I wanted to win DGLO. It's my goal to win every tournament that I enter. And I definitely probably had a little bit more emphasis on winning this one, being the defending champion. So, that whole round, there was a lot of highs, and there was some lows at certain points because, like I said in one of my interviews, I feel like I played extremely well, and I thought I played at such a high level that final round that I feel like I could have ran away with it, but Kyle Klein, shout out to him, he kept it close the whole entire time. At one point, I had a 2-stroke lead, but then I missed 2 holes in a row when he got him. And then all of a sudden it was tied. I bogey. He's up by 1 with only a few holes to play. So it was neck and neck. It was high pressure, and it was absolutely thrilling.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Kyle. You guys put on a great battle, and I think one of the things we can take away from that is how well you responded to him kind of being the local hero and him having kind of the crowd behind him. And so you both were able to put on a great show, which is awesome. Congrats to you for winning. Why do you think you performed so well at Toboggan?
Probably a few different reasons. I really like the course, and that usually helps. It's a place that I'm really looking forward to going back to. A good course to me is one that I play, and then after I'm done playing it, I think about it later in the year, thinking like, oh, if I put a new disc in my bag, what does that disc fly like on hole 3 at Toboggan? Or what am I going to do when I get to a certain hole? So I was definitely really excited to play there again, because I throw a lot of shots there that I don't really get to throw that much, just because of the so many different elevation changes. It fits my game pretty well. Honestly, that's a really great, that's probably one of my favorite styles of golf. It has a lot of variety. It has big open shots, but it also has technical shots in the woods, and it really feels like it challenges all aspects of your game while still being fair. I'm a proponent of natural out of bounds, but I'm also a proponent of artificial OB, and I think Toboggan does it really well. They do it almost perfectly. It's the perfect balance of both. Like on hole 1, if you shank a shot left, you're out of bounds. But if you saw it off right, you're a natural OB. So just the mix of hazards out there is it's one of the best tracks that I think disc golf has to offer, especially with the new changes.
Yeah, kind of quickly go on those new changes. I've heard nothing but incredible things about how the event was ran this year, and then also the changes to the course. I've heard nothing but incredible things about it. So can you talk to us about a couple of the whole changes, and then maybe even the tournament staff? Obviously, there was a new tournament director running the event this year alongside with the Pro Tour.
Yeah. So the changes were on hole number 5. They got rid of hole number 5 from last year, which was essentially like a hole that was right around I want to say 300 feet. It was kind of like a turnover or sidearm into some trees. It felt like it wasn't the worst hole in the world, but it felt a little bit awkward. They got rid of that hole, and then they got rid of a hole later in the course. I can't really pinpoint the number. It might have been like hole 15 or something, but they cleared out an epic fairway, making this 480-foot downhill, basically gauntlet style shot that probably jumps up into my dream 18. I would imagine it's that good of a hole. It's very picturesque. You can it's a wooded fairway, but it's extremely fair. You could probably fit 2 semi trucks down the fairway. I think that's kind of like if you're looking for like the perfect size fairway, I think course designer should look at that hole. And then they added another par 4 where it's basically like a chip shot forehand or turnover backhand that's very well designed, technically challenging, which is really cool because it adds a really great variety to toboggan. And then the next change was they got rid of I said earlier hole 15, which was this downhill hyzer, and they combined it to the next hole, making it an extremely tough par 4, borderline par 5. There was a little bit of controversy around the hole, but not much. I think it was pretty good, but they were kind of making something on short notice from what I heard. In the future, they are looking to maybe clear out more of a fairway, so you can maybe push your tee shot a little bit straighter and have better access to the hole, or maybe even stringing a line and making it a par 5. But,
okay.
I think the hole that they put in was better than the previous hole that we played. So all in all, really good changes. And I think maybe 2 or 3 of the holes, they changed the tee pad slightly, making it more challenging, especially on hole 17. We teed off from probably 80 to 100 feet forward or closer. And then for this event, they moved it back, changing the shot almost completely. So it was a kind of a technical first shot where you could either, throw a turnover backhand sidearm to try to get safe, or throw a hyzer over the road and be a little bit more aggressive. But really, really phenomenal track. And I'm sure most people can say that's one of the better places we stop on tour.
That's awesome.
Excellent. Yeah. I've never been out there, and my son's telling me we got to go out there. But I think it's only it's temporary for most of the year, right? Or at least a modified temporary. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it goes in for a little over a month.
Okay.
They put it in for AmNats and the Great Lakes Open. So they mow the entire course for those 2 events, and then as soon as I think DGLO's over, I don't know how long the course is from here on out, but it's not going to be too long because they use that part for a multitude of other things.
Right.
In the winter, it's like it's a winter wonderland. Toboggans, snowboards, and all those kind of winter activities.
Yeah,
no doubt.
We've asked you this before. We've had you on the show a few times. We totally appreciate you coming on again. We told you, we said next time you win, the many times you win, we'll keep having you on. Appreciate you coming on. But we've asked you this question, but people keep asking and keep wanting to know. And even in live coverage, they're like, Eagle doesn't look at scores. He doesn't know what the score is. He doesn't know what the score is going into the last hole. He probably doesn't know what the score is. Can you just confirm or deny? I don't think you have a routine. Is it just play it by ear through the round, or is that something you really don't do?
It's to kind of play it by ear, honestly. I was aware of the scores pretty much most of the round yesterday. It's kind of more of a feeling, because the way I look at it is why do you need to look at scores if you're trying to play the best you can? Most of the time, or my theory is, up until about 3 holes to play, you want to play your game through and through no matter what. Because if you modify your game plan or play safe, or are affected by what other people are doing, that's going to affect you and maybe not the best way. So for me, I've always found that it's more beneficial to just play my game and just play the number in my head. If I in practice shoot a good round of 12 under on the course, and I know that's a good score, or if I look at okay, I played the first round and I shot 12 under on this course and it's 1060 rated, then 1060 usually wins a tournament. So if I can aim for that score each and every round just by numbers, probably going to have a pretty good chance at winning. So that's my mentality. Of course, there are some exceptions to the rule. Like if there's a course with, a ton of OB, saying like Winthrop or maybe Eureka or something along those lines where, decisions really need to be made and, you have a 2 or 3 stroke lead. Yeah, then it's probably beneficial to know scores. But I already kind of have the rule set out for myself. If I feel like I need to check scores, I'm going to look at them on the start of hole 16 to finish a round. But if I kind of know what's going on or my game plan is to go for the holes anyway, then I don't really even see the need.
Mm-hmm.